Brothers on the Country Blend. Hi, feeling 8:21. Ken Gontark in the morning. Well, I guess Ronnie and Finley not coming in today. Looked outside, nobody's showing up there. It's always a crapshoot with those two, but that's all right. We have Casey's Corner this morning.
Good morning,
Good
everyone.
morning, Casey. I don't know if you. This little segment may make people feel better about themselves. I'm going to preface it with that. Now, there's more news coming out from Casey's life as we go into the future. There's always something new to learn about, Casey. Growing up, you're pretty much a typical kid. You got your went for your driver's license at 16 years old.
Yeah,
right?
that was the first time.
First time out of how many?
4. First time out of 4.
Did you study for it?
Yeah, the day before.
Yeah, like every other 16-year-old?
Yes, nailed it.
Did you take a driver's ed course, or did you just...
No, I just got in the car with some family.
Yeah. Now, back then, nowadays, you have to have several prerequisites before you can get, I guess, even your permit now. But was there a home study program?
There was a little book. Just a little book that they gave you that you read over. So, that the written test went well. But
the driving part?
No, that went
please
bad.
share it with the class.
Well, first off, everyone, if you did not know this, there are lanes out there.
Really?
Yes. And while I'm driving, the instructor's like, all right, get into your lane. And I respond with, lanes? We have lanes now? What are lanes?
Tell me you're making that up.
No, I'm not making it up. I just know we're on the right side of the road and we're going in this direction. But he wants me to make a turn and he wants me to get in my lane. I know what that means now. But then, what? What's a lane?
So go on. What happened? What happened after that? He got over his perplexed look.
Okay, well, he told me, which lane. So I got into my lane and I almost got hit by a car at a light. And then he made me pull over and he drove us home himself. That little driving permit that they give you afterwards when you can practice driving with an adult, I was pretty puffy-eyed.
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's take one.
Take one, yes.
Okay, and let's move into now try number 2. How long after the first disaster did you try to
it
go for
was
a second?
probably about a year and a half, couple years later, and now I'm in Lampasas at this point.
Oh, big 18-year-old adult now, right?
Yes, yes. I didn't do so well on that test either. I don't have too much detail on that, just that it didn't go well. I thought I nailed it, but no.
Did you have to find a driver to bring you back to the
No,
office?
they let me finish it up and then let me know all the mistakes I made.
Well, how'd you fail?
Well, okay, the turning lane in the middle of the road?
Yes.
Well, when you go out of a parking lot, you need to go past it. Keep going. You ignore that sucker. You only use that when you're turning into a parking lot. Me, no. I used it to get halfway across the road and wait, and then I went.
I don't think there's a driver out there that doesn't use that turn lane.
Yeah,
I've seen
everybody do it. I had no idea that was actually illegal. And supposedly, if you do even one illegal thing on that test, you don't pass.
Now, kids, don't try this at home. This is just for informational use only. Okay, so 1 and 2 totally bombed.
Yes, 1 and 2 bombed.
Now, what did you take steps to try to figure this out before you go in to take another test? Did you figure out, say, okay, this is what I did wrong, this is what I need to fix, and then, or did you just jump in and say, let's go, Ma?
Let's just go.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, you're a rebel. Okay, so let's talk about trip number 3.
Okay, trip number 3, I think just my nerves got me on that one. My nerves got me pretty bad on that one. I was not looking in my mirrors. I was pretty much froze up at one point.
Gun shy, I guess?
Yes, yeah. Gun shy. I knew I was going to fail before I even...
Well, there's... I see the optimism in your voice.
Yeah, no, I was pretty defeated at that point. And
so how'd it go? Take us through. All right, you and the examiner get into the car.
Well, I don't think hyperventilating very much is a safe driving quality.
No, you can jettison that.
Sitting at lights when they're green.
Oh.
Yeah, they probably thought I was on something at that point.
Did you hit anything?
No, I didn't hit anything. No one had to drive me home on that one either. We're getting better.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So nobody had to drive you back to the DPS?
No, not on that one. But fast forward, it takes years later. I'm about 21 now when I finally take that test that I pass.
Okay, so you go from 16 to 21.
Yes.
Okay, so a few years later, try number 4.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that.
I'm not going to lie. I did not go perfectly. I did run a stop sign.
And you passed?
And I passed. They passed me. I think at that point, maybe they were just feeling bad.
Okay, so this was here in Lampasas.
The last test was in Copper's Cove.
Copper's Cove. Okay, all right.
The middle two were in Lampasas.
All right, and you failed. You passed your last test, the 4th try. You passed in Cove, although you ran a stop sign.
Yes, even though I ran a stop sign, I passed it.
Was that the only violation?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I had proved a lot. I'm just saying. So.
So during all these tries, these 4 tries, did you hit anybody, anyone, anything?
No, I just almost got into a wreck during that first one. It was not good.
That's the one that he's told you to pull over and he's driving back.
Yes,
Okay.
his life was in a lot of danger.
So he was at that point he was hyperventilating.
Probably yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He was, no, I'll take you back. I cried the whole way back. That poor guy.
Yeah. Well, I think he valued his life rather than your feelings.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. So congratulations, you got your driver's license at the age of 21 after trying for 5 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you feel pretty good about yourself?
Oh, it was
did you have a big
amazing.
party? Did you call in relatives from out of state?
Well, I let my family know
Were
Yeah.
they scared?
a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, I think my mom. She's still scared every time one of our daughters or kids are out there driving around because we're special drivers.
Because you suck at driving, basically.
Well, I've gotten better.
Since you're 16. Well, okay, you say you've gotten better, but here recently, last year or so, this spilled out, this little piece of information. You got pulled over by LPD.
Yes.
Here in Lampasas. Let's hear that story, can we?
Yes, so I was taking my kids to school, and I did not turn my blinker on soon enough, and I went too far past that sign, and I might have turned a little sharp and went over a curve slightly. You know.
So basically what a drunk driver does.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you get pulled up, but you don't know the officer's name.
No.
This was a couple of years ago or a
Yes.
year ago. Okay, where was this actually?
This was on 4th Street and Western, right at that stop sign, right there when you're coming off
4th and
Western,
Western.
taking a right onto 4th.
Oh, okay. All right, by the right there by the courthouse.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, right
Well, that's
there
a
where
really
the police
bad-
officers are.
That's a bad place to actually violate any driving ordinance.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the police officer was right behind me.
And you knew that
I did.
before you.
Well, no, just when I saw the lights, like, oh, hello.
Okay, so he pulls you over. I'm sure he's thinking you're drunk on drugs or
Oh,
whacked out
yes.
on something.
Yes.
And of course, the body cameras are going now. And you were sure that you had stopped. You were sure that you did not. Is this Mary calling? I'm gonna have to put her on hold.
Morning,
Good
Mary.
morning, Mary. We'll get back with you, Mary. All right. So he pulls you over. They got the body cameras going, and you were convinced that you actually did not break any traffic laws.
Yeah, I mean, I might have accidentally hit a curve, but I swear I had that light on, and I had stopped at the stop sign. So I went in, and they showed me the video.
You thought this ticket.
I did.
Okay, and you went to municipal court. You went in there. How's that work? You go in there and you say, "Hey, this is BS. I want to fight this," and they.
Yeah. Well,
Did the officer show up for court or what?
no, we didn't go all the way to court because when I went in there, they showed me the video.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I did have my blinker on, but I did go past that stop sign. I stopped, but it wasn't before the stop sign. And you see me hit that
Okay.
curve. I did look like a drunk driver.
Okay, and all this time the body cameras are going.
Yes, this is the best part.
What's the conversation that the police at this time? 2 police officers were behind you.
Yes, there were 2 police officers there.
Because you were probably they thinking you were drunk.
Yeah, like
All right.
this girl. I was watching the video like, oh, did I drink that day? No.
Well, tell us about the conversation between the 2 police officers while they were stepped away from your vehicle.
Yeah, well, let me start off with the lady that showed me the video said this was the nicest pullover she'd ever seen. So
Talking about the police officers or you?
me.
I can see that. Yeah, pretty easygoing girl.
I'm like, here, officer, here's my driver's license. Here's my insurance.
Would you like a shot of whiskey?
Yeah, right? You know, some breakfast maybe. Just dropping the kids off. Come on, let's go. No, but behind the scenes, when they step away from the car, you can hear them still talking on their body cams, and he's like, well, she doesn't look drunk, and her eyes are clear. They're not bloodshot. I don't think she's on anything. And the other officer's like, well, maybe she's just a bad driver. Like, maybe.
And so did you just kind of bow your head and just walk out of the court and say, busted, take my money?
I laughed a bit. Like, that was hilarious to me. But yes, I left defeated. Like, you win. I was a bad driver.
And you still suck at driving, right?
I'm getting better. I make it.
Well, I mean, if you get a grade of 50 and then the next grade is 55, you still suck.
Improvement.
Well, you still need improvement. Okay. How's the bumper on your car? Is it coming off? Is it?
Oh, one side. One side, yeah. Like, for really. Did you see that?
One side of your bumper is falling off?
Yeah.
Who did this? You?
Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
I don't know. I also have a pothole in my driveway that I go over every
let's
day,
go with that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to blame any curbs.
Okay, so what do you drive now?
It's a van. Wait. You're trying to point me out to everybody. Pay attention to this.
No, this is a public service announcement here.
All right, guys. I'm in a Honda van, Odyssey.
With one side of the bumper hanging off?
Yeah, slightly.
Okay, that would be Casey Chapman. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, if you see this vehicle going down Key Avenue,
just give me a wave.
May want to pull over as if maybe an ambulance is coming or a fire truck. Just pull over and wait for her to leave.
Okay? Or give me a wave. Thumbs up.
Casey, God love you, man. I have no idea why you're still on this planet. But I guess somebody's looking out for you.
It's good luck, Ken.
All right, it must be. All right. Allow me to leave before you do, okay?
What?
Allow me to leave before you do.
Well, that normally happens.
Okay, all right. All right, kiddo. Appreciate you coming in and taking this beating.
Enjoyed. It was enjoyed.
All right. 8:33, 27 before 9.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing